Hey everyone, this is Jake, and this is a lesson about how to play the fast arpeggio licks at the end of Sultans of Swing. So the main principle of this lick is that we're just using the index finger and the thumb, and we're just using the B and the E strings. So there are only two different chord shapes and they're just moved around. So the idea behind this is that we've got the chords in the outro solo going so it's D minor, B flat, so those are our three arpeggios that we're using. So they're just following the chords. So an arpeggio is just the notes of a chord played separately. So like I say, they're just two string, two finger, well, finger and thumb arpeggios. I'm going to show you first the D minor arpeggio, which sounds like this. Quite simple. So what we're doing, we're barring the 10th fret on the B and the E strings with the index finger, and we're going to be using the pinky to do pull-offs from the 13th fret on the E string to back to the 10th fret. And so the lick starts with playing the thumb on the 10th fret of the B string, and then index finger on the 10th fret of the E string. So now the next part is where we kind of break the rules a bit and bring the thumb down onto the same string as the index finger. So for the next bit, we play the E string with the thumb where the index finger was before, and we're pulling off from the 13th fret to the 10th fret. And then we put them all together and we have so just to recap, it's thumb on the B string on the 10th fret, index finger on the 10th fret of the E string, and then we're coming down with the thumb to the E string and pulling off on the 13th fret to the 10th fret. That's the basic lick, and then you can speed it up with practice. Now the next lick is basically the same thing, except we're putting our middle finger on the 11th fret of the B string and playing the same lick. So that's our B flat arpeggio. So just to go into the theory of this a bit, so for our D minor, this is the 5th, that's the A, and then we've got the D, which is the root, and we've got the minor third, which is the F. So those are the three notes in a D minor chord. And then when we change to our B flat chord, this 11th fret of the B string is the B flat, the root note. And then we've got the D, which on the E string, which is the major third. And we've got the 5th, which is the F on the high E string also. Try B flat. And to play the last arpeggio is a C. So all we do is move that entire B flat shape 2 frets up and play the same thing. So put it all together. So the speed will come with practice. Okay, so that's quite a simple arpeggio pattern which you can build up to speed. So here's a way that you can use the same pattern and apply it to different chords. So I'm just going to show you, for example, if you can find a 2-string arpeggio, then you can use the same pattern. So here I'm going to use an A major. I'm going to go, let's see, I'm going to go from A major to D major to E major. So I'm going to use an A major pattern here. So we've got the 5th there, the E, the A there, the root, and the major 3rd, which is a C sharp. Playing the same pattern. And then I'm moving to this D shape here, and then up to the E. Bit sloppy, but you get the idea. Now here are some other ways to play it. So perhaps you don't want to use index and thumb. What you can do is use 2 fingers and a thumb. So the thumb stays on the B string and the 2 fingers are on the high E string. So again, we're starting with the thumb, and then we're hitting the high E with the index finger, and then for the pull off, we're using the ring finger, the middle finger on the high E string. So that's another way to play it, using 2 fingers. And you could also do it with a pick if you wanted. I'd recommend using a pick and a finger, so just everything I was doing with the thumb I'm replacing with the pick, and then everything I was doing with the index finger on the high E I'm replacing with the middle finger. So I'm hybrid picking it, so that's an option, or purely with a pick. I don't think it sounds quite as good with a pick because you miss the kind of staccato snappiness. But if you're a die-hard flat picker, then that's something to try. Okay, so that's the end of this lesson. I hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed it, if you found it helpful, please like and subscribe for more videos. So thanks very much.